Hey everyone, this tutorial is on this look right here, a chocolate smoky half cut crease using the Tarte's Pro Eye Palette. So let's go ahead and get started. Using the Maybelline Master Prime Face Primers in shades 100 and 300, I'm going to prime by applying both to my face and massaging it in with my fingers. For foundation, I'm using the L'Oreal True Match Foundation in shade Ivory and the Maybelline Fit Me Foundation in shade Porcelain with a flat foundation brush, and I'm mixing these two together on the back of my hand and going to apply them all over my face. I'm just putting this headband on because I forgot to put it on to keep the hair out of my face. Now blending out the foundation with my Beauty Blender. Now using the Kat Von D white concealer, I'm going to apply this under my eyes, my nose, my cupid's bow, my forehead, and my chin. I am also applying the NYX Studio Photogenic Concealer in C1 to wherever I put the white concealer as well as on my eyelids. Now blending it in with my Beauty Blender. Now using the e.l.f. Undereye Setting Powder and the e.l.f. Flawless Concealer brush, I'm going to apply this to the areas I put concealer and to set it. Now using the Dermablend Loose Setting Powder in Translucent and my Urban Decay Large Powder Brush, I'm going to apply this to my entire face and my neck to set the foundation. Next, I'm using the Physicians Formula Mineral Wear Pressed Powder in Translucent and the e.l.f. Flat Top Powder Brush. I'm stamping this all over my face to give my face some color back after that loose powder. Also using the Rimmel London Stay Matte Powder in shade Transparent and my Urban Decay Optical Blurring Brush, I'm going to apply this to all over my neck. Now I'm going to move on to the eye makeup. Now using the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion in shade Eden and a Quo Flat Cream Eyeshadow Brush. Just going to zoom you in quick. I'm going to prime my eyes with the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion all over my eyelids and up to my brow bones. Blending that primer out with that Quo brush and my fingers. Now using my Urban Decay Large Blending Brush and the Tarte's Pro Eyeshadow Palette. Starting by using the shade Classic on that Urban Decay brush, I'm applying this all over my eyelid up to my brow bone to set the primer. Next, using shade Innocent on a NYX crease blender brush and applying it to the crease and just a little above the crease on both eyes. Now using whatever products left on that blender brush, just lighten up the center of my eyelids and my brow bones. Now going in with the transition shade called Whimsy, with the same NYX brush, applying it to my crease. Just build up the intensity a little bit. Now going back in with shade Innocent, just to soften up the crease a little bit. Now using the Crown Brush's firm blender brush and shade Smoked, I am applying this into the deepest part of the crease in a soft circular motion on both eyes. Going back in with shade Whimsy and just applying this just above the crease and blending it into the crease. Now using a Quo fan brush to sweep away any fallout. Now we are going to cut the crease using the same NYX concealer I used earlier and the Urban Decay flat eyeshadow brush. I am taking the concealer on that brush and cutting out the crease about halfway across my eyelid. Then filling in the outline. Now using the same Urban Decay large blender brush, the base shade Classic that we used at the beginning, to set the concealer in place. Repeating all those steps on the other eye. Taking that Crown Firm blender brush again, intensifying above the cut crease on both eyes with whatever product is left on the brush. Going back in with the shade Innocent and applying it on the outer corner to more than halfway across the concealer on both eyes. Taking shade Whimsy again and doing the same thing, just only halfway across from the outer corner. Also blending upward into the crease from the outer corner. Repeat on the other eye. Going back in with the shade Smoked and doing the same thing but only on the outer part of the corner. And repeat. Using shade Whimsy again just to re-intensify the color. Next, using the Urban Decay Tightline brush and the same base shade that we used that was Classic, applying it to the edges of the cut crease on both eyes. Using that same NYX concealer I've been using and the Urban Decay large eyeshadow brush, I'm going to sharpen / clean up the sides of the eyeshadow. And repeat on the other eye. Now I'm setting the concealer with some loose powder. Moving on to the rest of the face makeup, I'm using the Stila Dual Flat Contour Brush in the center shade from the Physicians Formula Bronze Booster palette and Matte Sculpting to contour. Now using the Urban Decay Contour Definition Brush in the same powder to further contour. Using the same brush but with the bronzer shade from the palette just to bronze my face. Using an e.l.f. blush brush and the Wet n Wild blush in Pearlescent Pink, I'm applying this to my cheeks. Using a large powder brush just to soften everything. I'm going to quickly pop on some eyebrows and I'll be right back. And bam, I'm back. Now I'm using the Benefit What's Up Cream Highlighter and a dual-ended Stila brush to apply it to my cheekbones, cupid's bow, nose, brow bones, and inner corners. Next is my favorite part. Now using the Cover FX foundation brush and the Anastasia Beverly Hills Nicole Gurriero Glow Kit, I'm going to use the shades Glow Getter and Forever Young. Applying these highlighters to my cheekbones, my cupid's bow, and my nose. Now using the Urban Decay Detailed Smudger brush in the same highlighter shades, I'm applying this to my brow bones and inner corners. Using the Kat Von D Metal Crush highlighter palette in the center shade called Helix, I'm applying this to the exact same areas on my face and eyes. I'm going to set my face with the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. Now I'm using the Kat Von D tattoo liner in shade Trooper, and I'm going to create winged liner. Now for my lower lash line, I'm using a short smudger brush by Quo in shades Innocent, Whimsy, and Smoked, and applying them to the lower lash line. Now for mascara, I'm using the Benefit They're Real Waterproof Mascara in black. I'm going to pop some lashes on off camera and I'll be right back. I'm back with lashes and these are the House of Lashes Cecile. Now for lips, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Liquid Lipstick in Bittersweet. I'm just going to quickly take my hair to braids. Now this is the final completed look, this chocolate, dark smoky, half cut crease with the Tarte Tartist Pro palette, and I'll see you next time. Bye!